Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So we are kind of in a different location today. I mean, we're like in the same room, but I have a different background for you guys. I decided I want to film over here today because I feel like it kind of gets repetitive to see myself sitting in the same locations every time, and I never film on this side. I know it's a little bit blank over here and I probably should have put something there, but I don't know. I'm feeling really chill today. I feel like a lot of my videos are really put together and I love that. I am definitely a perfectionist, don't get me wrong, but I kind of want to get myself into the habit of being more natural in my sit down videos. I don't know if you guys have your own channel or if you guys can understand, but for some reason sit down videos are really hard to be natural. I'm still struggling with it. I've said it so many times, but for some reason it's so much easier for me to be natural in a vlog. So I kind of want to make this like vlog style. It's still gonna be sitting in this exact spot, but I just want to be more laid back and get more comfortable and just like hang out with you guys and show you guys some new products that I got from the sale, just like I'm sitting with a friend and showing them some products that I got from the sale and just sharing it with them. So let me know what you guys think, if you guys feel like you like this style of video better or you like the more proper videos better. Let me know what you guys want to see. But this whole intro has basically been me rambling off on a tangent, so I should probably tell you guys what today's video is gonna be. You guys can probably already tell by the title, but today I'm gonna be showing you guys what I got from the Sephora VIB appreciation sale. I did ask you guys over on my Instagram whether or not you guys wanted me to film this sale earlier. I wanted to film it originally right after I went to the sale at my local Sephora. That way I could try and get the video up for you guys before the sale ended, in case any of you guys saw anything you wanted to purchase from this video. You guys could still get the deal as well. But you guys actually said that you would rather me wait for the stuff that I ordered online as well to come in first before filming the video. So now that everything is in, I can finally film this video for you guys and I'm really excited. Let me tell you, it's honestly been so hard for me not to try these products because I've had these products for like over a week now and I was so excited to get all of them, which I still am obviously, but I was so excited to dig in and try them. But I really want to hold off on trying any of them because I want to film a full face of first impressions for you guys. But I'm pretty sure this intro is super long, so before we do get into this video, if you guys do like me and do like my channel, then please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I would love to have you guys here. So without further ado, if you guys want to see what I got from the Sephora VIB appreciation sale, then please keep watching. I ended up getting 3 different foundations, and these are foundations that I've been eyeing for a while. I've technically already tried 2 of these foundations before. One of them I've purchased in the past, but it was way too light for me, so I ended up returning it and getting a different foundation instead. I don't know why I didn't just get my actual shade. I think I wanted the other foundation more. Now I actually purchased it in hopefully the right shade. I self-tanned the night before I went shopping for these foundations. That way I could match all of my foundations to my self-tan shade. And then the other foundation I know matches me because I got it in the sample before purchasing it, which is definitely a pro Sephora tip. Definitely get samples of things, especially foundations, if you want to see what matches you best, or even if you just like the foundation in general before you actually purchase it. And the last foundation I've never tried before, but I've heard really great things about it. I've actually tried it once on a client when I was doing freelance makeup. She actually brought this foundation with her. So I did actually use that foundation on her, but I've never tried it on myself. So I'm gonna start by showing you guys the first foundation I got, which is the foundation that I've never tried before. It is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation. And I've heard amazing things about this foundation. Daisy Marquez raves about this foundation, and I know a lot of other beauty influencers really love this. I'm in the shade 2W2 Rattan. I believe if you go on the website, it actually states that it has an olive undertone, and I don't think I've ever owned a foundation that actually says olive. I am excited to try it out and see if it's like my perfect match of a foundation. I did hear that this foundation is supposed to be super long lasting. I also heard that it's a really full coverage foundation, so I'm really excited to try it out. So the next foundation that I actually have tried before, the one that I got a sample of, is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I am in the shade Warm Nude. I know that James Charles does love this foundation. My friend Blaine loves this foundation, and even Jaclyn Hill said that this replaced like her Dior Forever foundation, and I personally really liked it when I tried it. However, I do feel like this foundation is dewy. I know a lot of people are saying it's either matte or satin finish, but personally when I apply this foundation, my skin is really dewy. I don't know if it's because I use the hangover primer underneath it or what. I'm actually not sure what finish it claims to have. I wonder if it says it on the box. It says undetectable medium to full coverage foundation, and then it also says luminous oil free, so I'm assuming that it is supposed to be a dewy foundation. It definitely could just be different on different skin types, so again, I would try it out yourself. Definitely get a sample first. I also was going to purchase the Too Faced concealer, the Born This Way concealer, the new one, but I didn't end up getting it because I ended up wanting other things instead. If you guys have tried the concealer, then definitely let me know down below how you guys like it. I've definitely been on a little bit of a foundation craze lately. I know 3 foundations is probably a little bit excessive, but I've been loving buying and trying new foundations. It's just been my obsession. So the last foundation that I ended up getting to try for the second time, hopefully in my right shade this time, is the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. This foundation is literally raved about all over YouTube. I don't remember exactly if I liked it or not when I tried it in my video. If you guys want to see how ridiculously light this foundation was when I first bought it, how like completely wrong of a shade match it was on me, then you guys can go check out my Carly Bybel inspired makeup tutorial. I guess I kind of made it look somewhat acceptable at the end of the video, but like as I'm applying the foundation and like blending it in, it's so ridiculously light. I have no idea why I kept going. I should have stopped right there and started over. But this time I got it in the shade Golden. Again, these are supposed to match my fake tan, and my fake tan is rubbing off right now, but I usually mainly film and or if I ever go out, I'm probably self-tanned, so I would rather these match my self-tanner. But I do hear that these are best applied with a brush, but I am going to try it with a beauty blender as well, because personally I like applying my foundations better with a beauty blender. But I'm really excited to actually get to try it out in my shade, and I will definitely let you guys know what I think about it. Also, I'm probably going to be filming an Instagram chooses my makeup video coming soon, so if you guys aren't following me over there already, then you definitely should. That way you guys can participate in the polls and pick which makeup I end up using for that video. To go along with Hourglass, I ended up getting 2 more things from them. I got the Hourglass Veil Primer, and I also got the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. They actually didn't have this in stores. I really wanted to get it in stores, but I ended up having to order it online because it is so popular that they sold out. And I'm really excited to try it because, again, everyone's been raving about it. The majority of the things that I got in this video were actually accumulated like on a list in my phone of things that I have been wanting for a while, and probably the majority of the things were found through favorites videos here on YouTube. Anytime I've seen someone use this powder in a video, like their skin just looks so glowy and like just like glowing from within. I know it sounds cheesy, but it really does. And personally, I set my face like crazy, so it's really hard for me to achieve like a dewy, glowy skin look. So I feel like it's gonna be a lot easier if I have a setting powder that actually has somewhat of a sheen to it. And then, as I said, I also got the Veil Primer, which I have been wanting for so long, but this primer is so ridiculously expensive, and I feel like primer is just one of those things you don't really want to spend your money on, but it's so important to, because what's underneath your foundation is really important to how it's going to wear for the rest of the day. And it was between this and the Tatcha Silk Canvas, but I decided on this one. What I've heard is that this primer is supposed to make all of your makeup like sweat proof and kind of oil proof in a sense too. Amanda Ensing raves on and on about this primer, so I really wanted to try it for myself, and I'm really excited that I finally got my hands on it. The next thing that I got from the sale I haven't purchased in a really long time because I just find that I go through them so quickly. I just don't feel like it's worth it. I personally use the Maybelline Brow Precise. That is the one that I use almost every single time I do my eyebrows, but I decided that I wanted to get a new Anastasia brow pencil. I used to love them so much, but I haven't got one in so long, and I figured since there's a sale, I might as well go ahead and try it again. brand, and I'm really hoping that it's not like life-changing and I find that I don't like the Maybelline one as much as this one, and that this one makes a ton of a difference, because I really don't want to spend like 20 something dollars every single month to buy a new brow pencil, because they literally run out so quickly. But I do know that these are really high quality brow pencils, so we'll see how it goes. But I actually ended up getting it in a different color than I've ever tried before, and I hope it looks okay. The reason that I actually got this shade is because I saw Ariel, Kylie, and Shay's makeup artist use this brow pencil on Shay. It's in the shade Caramel, and I swatched it in the store, and it seems like it would be a good color for me. I was kind of worried that it was going to be a little bit more of a warmer undertone, but it seems like it's still like pretty cool. So this next product was definitely kind of an impulse buy, but I did see it before I went to the sale when I was scrolling through the website, and I was thinking that if I did swatch it in the store and really liked it, then I would give it a shot and try it out. So I ended up getting the NATASHA DENONA Camel palette. This is a new palette from NATASHA DENONA. I've never tried any of her shadows in general, but I hear that they're really, really high quality. It is kind of like a smaller palette. I don't believe this is the same size as her mini palettes. I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not really too familiar with her brand. This is the first thing that I've ever gotten. And the reason that I chose this palette, before anyone attacks me, I know it's really boring and neutral and really basic, but I figured if I'm gonna splurge on one of her eyeshadow palettes, then I figured I might as well get one that is shades that I know I'm gonna get a lot of use out of. I personally really love neutral eyes, and I do of course think it's fun to play with makeup every once in a while and do fun looks, but for me personally, I just like very neutral browns. So I figured it would make the most sense for me to try out her shades in a palette that I know I'll get the most use out of, which is this one. And it's also a new palette, and I think it's so beautiful. I swatched this shade right here in the store, and so pretty. I think it's definitely kind of a mix of cool and warm tones, but you can kind of make a really natural pretty look with this palette, or like a soft smoky eye with this palette as well. If they blend out super easily and make it easier for me to do my makeup every day, then I think it's definitely worth it. But I will definitely let you guys know what I end up thinking about it. So I have two more things that I got from the sale. So this next thing is definitely like very known in the beauty community. I feel like it's a very staple item that most people already have in their collection, but I've never purchased it. I do have this palette in the Anastasia Beverly Hills version, but I decided I wanted to get the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This is the box that it comes in. I got the powder palette, not the cream palette. And let me just say that this packaging is like so amazing. I am definitely a sucker for packaging, and I just love like how the packaging is like so detailed, and it's like actually raised off the packaging. It's so cool. And this is just her contour palette, her contour and highlighting palette, and I've heard really amazing things about it, but I've again never tried it, and Jaclyn Hill raves about this as well, so I thought I would give it a go. She had this in her favorites video, and she used it in almost every single makeup tutorial, and I think it looks so flawless on her, so I'm really excited to try it out. I will definitely let you guys know if I end up liking this one more than the Anastasia one. Maybe it'll end up replacing my Hoola bronzer. And I also just got an Essence highlighting powder, and I feel like this banana powder could possibly replace that as well. And the last thing that I got from the Sephora VIB sale is this Diamond Glow Loose Highlighting Powder. This is from Artist Couture. This is actually Mac Daddy's brand here on YouTube, and I'm so excited to try this out. I've heard amazing things about it. My friend Zach uses them and he loves them, and also Daisy Marquez uses these all the time, and it looks so blinding on her cheek. She's always raving about it. I actually originally purchased this in the shade Cocoa Bling, but I ended up coming to the realization that it might be a little bit too light for my skin tone, so I actually ended up exchanging it for this one. It is in the shade Illuminati, and it's kind of just like a champagne-y and silver based highlighter mixed into one. I feel like it will last me a long time. They're definitely pretty small, but since it is a loose highlighter and since they are so blinding from what I've seen, I don't believe I'll be going through this that quickly, but I'm definitely excited to try it. I feel like I've said that like 6 times, but I think this is probably like one of the most exciting things that I got. As you guys know, the Amrezy highlighter is my current favorite at the moment, and I feel like that with this on top of it will probably be so blinding and pretty. So I can't wait to try it out, and I'll definitely let you guys know what I think about it. So that is pretty much it for my Sephora haul. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys do plan on trying any of these products, then definitely let me know down below, or let me know which products you want to try, or if you've tried any of these, and let me know your opinion on them as well. Also, if you guys did end up getting anything from the Sephora VIB sale, then definitely let me know what you got down below, because I would love to add them to my list and possibly try them out in the future. And like I said, I am going to be filming a first impression with a lot of these products, so definitely be looking forward to that video. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I had so much fun filming this video, and I hope to see you guys in my next one.